China Media Group. Good morning to all the viewers. Welcome to Meeting with CGTN New Media, and we will bring you the torch relay ceremony of the 2025 Asia Winter Games in Harbin. And the torch relay, including the kick-off ceremony and also the whole relay and the ending the ceremonies, and the torch show will start it from the Chinese Baroque Street and will be end at the museum the street. And that's around 11 kilometers in the Harbin, the Chinese, the Heilongjiang province. So we will see that the famous winter champions, and we also will see that the champions from the Summer Olympic Games, as well as the key leading figures from all walks of life. Officials, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We are gathering here solemnly to host the kickoff ceremony of the torch relay of the 2025 Asian Winter Games in Harbin. And we have Mr. Benoit from the Winter Olympic Games, the organizing committee. And the leader of the preparation, the committee of the 2025 Asian Winter Games, and governor of Heilongjiang, and also the leader of the preparation, Madame Liang Huiling, and Mr. Zhang Anshun, Fu Liangjun, Chen Shaobo, Yu Hongtao, Xu Xiangguo, Yu Jian, Li Yi, Han Shengjian, Qian Fuyong, and also the representative from all walks of life present here. Now we will welcome the flags of the People's Republic of China and also the OCA. Sing the anthem of the People's Republic of China. And let's also play the song of the Olympic Council of Asia. And let's also welcome the seed of the A flame coming to the scene. Please welcome the governor of Heilongjiang province, president of the 9th Asia Winter Games Harbin organizing committee, Madam Liang Huiling, to the stage. Now, also welcome Mr. Xu Qing, Secretary of the CPC Heilongjiang Provincial Committee, on the stage to light off the torch. Also welcome Ms. Shen Xue, the Winter Olympic champion. That's also the first torch bearer to the stage. I also would like to invite Mr. Qin to announce the opening. Now I declare the 9th Asian Winter Games, Harbin 2025 torch relay now starts. So the torch relay now starts. The first DA bearer is Shen Xue, that's the A figure skating skater, and that's also the A lady to win the very first medal for China, and also paired with Mr. Zhao Hongbo, also win the 3 champion titles. The 9th Asian Winter Games Harbin 2025, a kickoff ceremony of the torch relay and the second torch bearer is Mr. Yu Zaijing, and also the former head of the Sports Administration. And you are looking at this is the third torch bearer, Madame Li Hui, and also the commissioner of the Chinese Academy of Science, and also the professor of the Harbin the Science Technology University. She's also specialized in engineering. Now you're looking at this is the fourth torch bearer, and also the A player Wang Meng, is very famous the A short track speed skating athletes. He got 4 medals from the A2, the Asian Winter Games, and she's also the athlete with the most gold medals of the Chinese among the Chinese athletes. Coming to the 5th torch bearer, Mr. Yang Xueliang from Geely Holding Corporate.
Now the 6th torch bearer, Liu Haiyun, a former director of Heilongjiang Sports Committee, and he served as the Secretary General of the 1996 Harbin Asian Games. He has made enormous contribution to the development of snow sports in China. Now the 7th torch bearer, Yang Hongwei. He comes from China Eastern Airlines. He has 21,000 hours of sea flight, and he is the silver medal recipient of sea flight in China. Now the eighth touch barrier, Luo Zhihuan, and former freestyle skater, and he is the first gold medalist of Winter Games in China. He was also the touch barrier of the Beijing Winter Games, and he was the recipient of Special Contribution Award of snow sports. So Mr. Luo has handed the torch off to the ninth touch barrier. The ninth touch barrier is called Guan Yanling. He comes from Kuihua Pharmaceuticals of Heilongjiang. You're watching live the torch relay ceremony of the Harbin Winter Games, and we are right now at the Songhua River. And in recent years, Harbin has been implementing the important concept of General Secretary Xi Jinping, which believes that lucid water and green mountains are invaluable assets. And in recent years, we have implemented this concept and translated this into reality. This is the 10th touch barrier, Li Jia. She comes from a partner enterprise of OCA, passing on the corporate social responsibility is one mission of the enterprise she comes. The 11th touch barrier, Li Renjie. He comes from Center Textile and Clothing Company of Heilongjiang. Now the 12th touch barrier, Li Zhenxiong. He comes from Hegang Sports Exercise Center. He is also a trainer of skiing. He was recognized as the advanced practitioner of snow sports in China. He was the trainer of famous athlete Liu Jia. Now we have come to the 13th touch barrier, Wang Xingguo. He comes from Harbin Pharmaceutical Corporation. This is the 14th touch barrier, Qiao Wenzhi. He comes from Wuchang city of Harbin. He is from an agriculture company. The 15th touch barrier, Yu Bo, He comes from Harbin, number 2 hospital affiliated to the Harbin Medical University. He is a well-recognized medical practitioner in Harbin. Through our camera, you can see that we have come to the railway bridge in Harbin, and this is a bridge with a history of 124 years, and this is the Heilongjiang railway bridge, which is well known in Harbin. And this is the 16th touch barrier, Dong Yanchun. He comes from the Harbin Bureau of China Railway Corporation. This is the 17th touch barrier, Lü Lina. She comes from Heilongjiang Feihe Dairy Products Company.
Now, this is the 18th torture barrier, Mr. Li Huanran. So also the senior engineering of the park, and he also practiced that's the cliff diving, and also creates the record, and also received the award as the extraordinary figure in exercising sports. Now coming to the 19th torchbearer, Mr. Gao Hua, from the technology company, and also he had finished a key construction work for the A22, the Beijing Winter Olympic Games, and you will see he making his part of the contribution in the Harbin 2025 Asian Winter Games. Now, this is the Miss Wang Jian. She's also the 20th, the barrier, and she is also the leading figure of the education system in Harbin. And she is also the president of the 3rd Middle High School in Harbin. This is 21st torchbearer, Madame Di Kaiji, also the students from the number 3 middle school. She also participated in a lot of the volunteer events. This is the 22nd torchbearer, Mr. Zhou Zehan, from the number 9 Middle School of Harbin. And he is also received the award as the good boy of Heilongjiang River, and also he's excellent in writing essays. Coming to the 23rd torch bearer, Mr. Li Shaoju is also a driver of a Tian'e Swan, a taxi company. The 24th torch bearer, Mr. Yang Xiaodong from Harbin Yabli Committee. We coming to the Shangzhi Hudong, and also we talk about that the Zhongyang or the Central Street as some very famous places in Heilongjiang, and also they provide the one-stop service. That's also the key window for people to know the city. This is the 25th torch bearer, Mr. Du Zhixian. He also is the young designer for the outfit of the Winter Games for the Olympic Committee of Asia. This is the 26th torch bearer, Mr. Zhou Aihong from the Heilongjiang Agricultural Group. And also we talk about the torch relay coming to the Shangzhi Street. So it started from the 1901, 1946. It changed its name to Shangzhi Street. That's also the contribution and tribute to the hero of Shangzhi in the Harbin. The 27th torchbearer, Mr. Lu Xiangdao. He is from the Beidahuang Agricultural Group of Heilongjiang, and he actually make his roots in the very basic grass level to make his contribution in the research and development work for the agriculture sector. This is the 28th, the torchbearer, Mr. Meng Fandong, from the Archive Museum, and his father is a very famous DA trainer, and also that's the famous that the gold medal the players actually is trained by his father.
Harbin is a revolutionary city. And this is Zhaolin Park. Li Zhaolin, a hero in the Chinese People's War against Japanese aggression, was buried here. And Zhaolin Park was also the birthplace of China's ice lanterns. And a couple of decades ago, the first lantern festival made of ice was held here. And to this day, the festival has been held for 51 times. The 29th torchbearer, Ma Jimin, he comes from Zhengzhou Railway and Materials Company of Henan Province, and he is the descendant of Yang Jiyong, and he's also an advisor to the Jilin provincial government. And this is the 30th torchbearer, Vinod, Executive Deputy Secretary General of OCA, and he is committed to advancing the development of ice and snow sports in Asia. The 31st torchbearer, Mei Honggang, comes from State Grid's Harbin Power Supply Company. He is the recipient of May 1st model. Now this is the 32nd touch barrier, Yu Jing, the holder of the 500 short track speed skating in the Olympic Winter Games, and in the 2008 Summer Olympic Games and the Chengdu University. She was also a touch barrier. So Yu Jing has handed it off to the 33rd touch barrier, Heilongjiang. She comes from the organizing committee of Harbin Asian Games, and she made particular contribution to the liaison work of the organizing committee and the OCA. This is the 34th touch barrier, Yu Lijun. She comes from the Harbin Bank, and she has been working in the bank for 31st years. She has been serving the general public. The 35th touch barrier, Wang Ran. She comes from Zhaolin Primary School of Harbin. She's also a women's representative, and she has been a recipient of a couple of medals, for example, key principals amongst primary schools in China, and also key school worker in China. This is the 36th touch barrier, and she comes from the sports department of OCA. His name is Vardy. This is the 37th touch barrier, Gongquan. Gongquan comes from China General Aviation Company, and she is the first pilot trainer for helicopters. She is the first female pilot trainer for helicopters. And this is the 38th touch barrier, Xu Yonghong. She comes from the Fire Rescue Department of Mudanjiang City. He has made multiple contributions, and he is the recipient of May 1st Labor's Medal, and also a well-recognized fireman. The 39th touch barrier, Yang Ying. She comes from ST Express service of Mudanjiang. Right now, we have come to the very famous Central Street. The Central Street Orchestra is playing very classic music right now, and take a guess what they are playing. They are playing On the Sun Island, and this is a classic song in Harbin, and Harbin is the city of romance and vibrance. Now we're at the Central Street, and this is the 40th torchbearer Jing Yidan. She was the former anchor woman in China Central Television. She joined the TV station in 1991. She was the moderator and anchor woman of Focus Interview, and for multiple occasions she was the recipient of May 1st Labor Medal. And the Central Street is the longest and earliest Central Avenue in China and even in Asia, and this is also recognized as the Architecture Museum.
So you are watching that. This is the torch relay, and for this morning, and we will have that's the torch relay, and also throughout the whole day, events will going on. To all the viewers, if just tuning in with CGTN New Media, you are watching the torch relay of the 2025 Asian Winter Games in Harbin. And for the torch relay, there will be around 120 torch bearers for that 11 kilometers route. You're looking at, this is Tong Zhiyu, and he's also the senior engineer for the Ice and Snow Wonderland, and he has participated in many projects in developing the Ice and the Snow Park. You're looking at this is the A42. A torchbearer, Mr. Zhang Yi, and he's also the ambassador of the Asian Games, and he is also the world-famous actor. He received a lot of awards for his acting performance. For the Central Street, you could see that the balcony that always brings you the beautiful music, so that the music always actually bring that full of romance and the vibrant to Harbin. The 43 torchbearer, Mr. Wang Xiwen from Harbin, the modern group. The 44th torture barrier is Lin Jiaxu from the Qulin Lidao's food company. The 45th, the torture barrier, Jiao Yuchang from Yuchang Food Group. The Yuchang, the roasted chicken, actually is very famous. And also for Ms. Zhao, also that's the person to carry forward the intangible cultural heritage. And he also participated in torch relay for the Beijing Winter Games. For the central street, you can see the paved road. That's like a little mini brat, so that also called that the bride. That's the streak. That is a must-go place for you if you visit Harbin. Now you're looking at this is the 46th torture barrier, the Guo Qiqi. She also with the whole team won the Olympic Games, the Olympic gold medals for the gymnastic. That's the rhythmic gymnastic. Also helped the country to win the very first gold medal in this sport. The 47th barrier is Zhao Bingjie from a pedestrian management committee of the Central Strait of Harbin. This is the 48th torchbearer, Mr. Li Yunguang. And he also that's the role model of the PetroChina, and he also got a lot of word from the central and the local authorities, and he also had a patent, owned a patent. The 49th torchbearer, Mr. Zhu Chenglin from Hangzhou, and from the telecommunication company. His team also provide the AI service to the Asian Olympic Games, the Asian Winter Games. This is the 5th, the torchbearer, Mr. Wu Dajing. He's also that very famous that the speed skating. He got 2 gold medals and 5 medals. For the 2017, the Asian Winter Games, he also did the flag bearer for the Chinese delegation. Right now, we could see way back to the Songhua River. And here we also have that the monument that also contribute to that the people's efforts in the fighting against the floods. The 51st barrier Hong He Hao from Dawai community, and he also from the volunteering team for many years. He and his team provide a lot of service and care work to that the people moving to the city, to his community. And they have been working for over 700,000 hours. Now coming to the 52nd torch bearer, Mr. Zhang Chengwu from Heilongjiang, the construction group. And he also led his project team to finish constructing the stadiums and the sports halls for the ninth Asian Winter Games. He also received the Role Model Award and also the May 1st medal and also the Role Model under the flag.
So after passing the anti-flood dam, we are now at the 52nd touch barrier. Kang Hui, and Kang Hui is the director of the news department of China Media Group, and he has produced multiple programs which won China TV Award. He was also a member to the 19th and 20th National Congress of the Communist Party of China. This is the 54th touch barrier, Zhao Xin. He comes from Shangzhi, a state-owned farm, and he is a recipient of May 1st Labor Medal. And this is the 55th touch barrier, Zhang Jing. He comes from Daqing Oilfield Company, and he's also a recipient of May 1st Labor Medal. And this is the 56th touch barrier, Qu Xianjie. He is a level 1 researcher of Heilongjiang People's Government, and since serving as a party secretary, he has been dedicated to developing the agriculture industry at the grassroots level. The 57th touch barrier, Zhang Yongyong. He comes from a partner enterprise of the OCA. He has been in this industry for 30 years, and over the years, he has been dedicated to advancing the marketing reform of top-notch brands. Now we have come to the 58th touch barrier, Jin Daqing. He is from the Harbin Machinery and Electric Company, and he is the director of a key laboratory for hydropower. He is also a leading figure of hydropower generation in China. The 59th touch barrier, Zhong Yuanyuan. She comes from the Harbin Orchestra Troupe, and she is a grade 1 performer of cello in China. The 60th touch barrier, Yanjie. She comes from the Information and Network subsidiary of CAAC, and she was involved in the games info system setup of the Hangzhou Asian Games as well as the Harbin Winter Games. She has provided enormous technical support to both games. the 61st touch barrier, Sheng Lihao, and he is an athlete for shooting and archery at the Paris Olympic Games. He won 2 Olympic medals. And now we have come to the west gate of Stalin Park and take a look at this bunch of kids and the dancing in the public square. They're dancing Lantern, and dance is the international and global language, and they're sending a warm invitation to all the visitors. We welcome you to Harbin during the games. The 62nd touch barrier, Han Shihao. He is the member of the standing committee of the Heilongjiang CPPCC, and he comes from the Hong Kong Business Club in Heilongjiang. He also serves as the chairperson of that club. The 63rd touch barrier, Xu Longchuan. He is the standing committee member of Heilongjiang CPPCC. He comes from the Macau Business and Trade Association, and he is a recipient of the Special Contribution Award to the Red Cross of China. The 64th touch barrier, Mao Lixing. He is the vice chairman of Harbin Taiwan Enterprise Association, and he comes from one enterprise member of that association. We have now come to the Jiuzhan Park. The locals call it the Jiuzhai Park, to welcome the Harbin Winter Games. Ice sculptures and the cave carved out Bin Bin and Nini, the famous mascots of Harbin Winter Games.
Now coming to the 65th torch barrier, Mr. Liang Xiaosheng, a very famous writer and also the professor of Beijing Language University, and his novel also received the top awards in China. The 66 barrier is Liang Wenjian, is the students from Heilongjiang University also provide a lot of that volunteer service to many major events. The 67th barrier, Jianwen, from a partner group of OCA. This is the 68th barrier, Jintumei, from Heilongjiang, a trading company. They also work for a sports brand and also made a great contribution to the Harbin 2025 Asian Games. This is the 69th barrier. Liu Jiayu, she's also that's the A athlete, and he's also the a world champion of the U shape, the snowboarding. She also helped the country to win the medal for the very first time for this specific game. We are right now coming to the A Museum, and you could see that this is a very important that the People's Square, and we talk about for that the people to enjoy the fun and also the beauty of these ice and snow sports. You could see here is a very big facilities built here for the public. We could see that this is the 7th DA barber, Mr. Zhang Hui. She's also that DA 3000 relay skating athlete. And she is right now at the DA trainer at the training center for the ice and snow sports. We talk about the Harbin actually helped the country train a bunch of athletes for the ice and the snow sports and also for the Winter Games. And you could see that the group of kids, they also skating around the emblem of the 2025 Harbin Asian Winter Games. Now coming to the 71st torchbearer, Mr. Wang Yongtao. He is also the trainer for the snow sports. He also received the first level medal of the country and also for the world famous Chinese athletes for the snowboarding, actually also from him. He trained that top athletes. Now coming to the 72nd athlete, the torchbearer, Mr. Cao Yuxuan. He is from the technology group. He also actually applied that more than dozen of the patents. The 73rd, the barrier is Eric. And from the sports company. This is the 74th barrier, Mr. Wang Zhihao. From the partner company to OCA, he led the whole team to develop the pharmaceutical suggestion to the cold. This is the 75th barrier.
您现在看到的这位是第75棒火炬手
from the transport company, and he participated in the Care Service team and provides the public transportation service to the general public. This is the 76th barrier, Mr. Qi Shijun. And from the aviation companies, from the Harbin Aviation Company. He has participated in the innovation and also technology upgrading. He also received the medal from the country for his great contribution.
This is the 77th Touch
第
barrier
77棒火炬
He
手
comes from
吴健
Hangzhou Anheng
他来自杭州
Technology and Information Service Company. The 78th
这是第78棒火
Zhao
炬手
Misheng
赵米生
from，
来自亚奥理事会合
a
作
partner
伙伴
enterprise
企业
of OCA, and he is a promoter of air pump heater technology. The 79th touch
第
barrier,
79号火炬
Heilongjiang.
手严景阳，
He
哈尔滨法
is
院
the
院
chairman of Heilongjiang Arts Research Academy. He used to serve as a cultural ambassador from the Ministry of Culture to Mauritius, and he used the channel of culture to contribute to the Asian Winter Games. And this is the 80th touch barrier,
现在
Zhumengsi,
火炬传递到了第80磅火炬手
from OCA partner company
它来自亚奥理事会
in a
合作
field
伙
of
伴企业
door
在
and
美国科技制造行业
window
拥有
frame
22
design.
项发明
She
权
has 20 years of
14 项
experience
国际
and
市场奖
holds more than 20 international awards. The 81st touch barrier, Fujiang, come from China Mobile's Heilongjiang company, and he has been in charge in designing the supercomputing station in Heilongjiang, and he built the very foundation and basis for supercomputing power in Heilongjiang. The 82nd touch barrier, Yao Lijun,
这是第82
from
磅
Ningbo
火炬手
Jiangfeng
姚立军
Electronic
来自
Material
宁波
Company,
电子材料股份有限公司
and
创办
he
哈尔滨
also set up the Harbin Tongchuan Material Company. He is a leading expert in materials, and he has made multiple breakthroughs in some of the science programs. The 83rd touch barrier, Li Lin,
第83号
from
火炬手李
Budweiser China
来自
Seals Company.
百威中国销售有限公司。
This is the 84th touch barrier one-way from Harbin Enway Biopharmaceutical Company. We have right now come to
我们的火炬
the
传递继续沿着友谊路
Harbin
小溪，
River Road Bridge, and it was completed in 1986 and has made it much easier to travel from the west end to the east end of Songhua River. And now we're at the
现在呢，
85th
火炬是传递到
touch barrier, Jinsong. Jinsong comes from Harbin automotive company. This is the 86th touch barrier, Wang Wenmiao,
这是第86号
from
火炬
Harbin Public Security Bureau's Traffic Police Department. And since entering her job, she has been dedicated to her work at the grassroots level, and she has been rated as one of the most beautiful and recognized traffic police in Harbin. Wang Wenmiao has
王
handed
文淼是把
the
火炬传递给
torch
了
to the 87th touch barrier, Li Wenwen, who is a weightlifter, and she has for multiple times broken the world record in weightlifting. She is recognized as the the 8th flag banner and also a recipient of the May 1st Labor Medal. Now the 88th touch barrier, Yang Lihong,
现在是第88号
from
火炬手
Harbin
杨丽红
Urban Development and investment corporation. The 89th torch-bearer 史先强
第89棒火炬手
from Heilongjiang Entry and Exit Bureau. He is a policeman. With his wife, they together are dedicated to the border control, and in 2021, he was recognized as one of the most respected grassroots-level police person. This is the 90th torch-bearer Su Hang from Heilongjiang Huada Scientific and Testing Laboratory.
This is the 91st barrier, Miss Yu Bing,
第91棒火炬手
from
于斌
the Artistic
来自黑龙江
DA
湖北
Creation
文创创
Company.
意设计有限公司
She is also a very good the content creator to tell the stories here in her hometown. The 92nd barrier, Mr. Zhou Jiawei,
第92棒
from
火炬手
Hangzhou,
周家伟
the
来自
aqua
杭州上
company.
等周氏水产有限公司。
The 93rd barrier, Mr. Li Mingjia from the China Shipping Company. And he also developed the energy consumption equipment, and he make a great contribution and also make the breakthrough contribution to the shipping industry. This is the 94th torch bearer, Mr. Zheng Guoqiang, from the Beijing Dacheng, the lawyer firm. He's been in the industry for 32 years, and he also received the medals for the outstanding performance. Now coming to the 95th, Mr. Wang Xuebo, from a partner company to OCA. He also dedicated to making great contribution for the energy consumption, energy saving. Now, this is the 96th torchbearer, Mr. Zhu Hongkun, from the Eastern Airline. He has a flight over 20,000 hours. He also received a great medal for his contribution. This is the 97th torchbearer, Mr. Xu Jianbo, from the partner company to OCA. He has participated in many times of the marketing and the advisory work to the Asian Games. This is the 98th torchbearer, Mr. Wei Jingtan, from a local alcohol company. This is the 99th torchbearer, Mr. Yang Mingchao, also from the partner company to the OCA, also working for the catering model. Now coming to the 100th torchbearer, Mr. Ma Tiefeng, from the Lenovo Foundation, and also initiated many projects in terms of the rural education, benefiting more than 20,000 rural students.
第101棒火炬手是短道速滑运动员张雨婷，她来自黑龙江省冰上训练中心。2022年北京冬奥会。
And he's also the short skating the athletes, and right now this is the 101 the torchbearer. And this is the 102nd, the torchbearer, Mr. Lin Hui, from the Multi Company.
103rd touch
第
barrier.
103磅火炬
王文文
手王文文，来自哈尔滨市道里区司法局公共法律服务中心。
public law
他多
and
年来投身基
legal
层一线调解工作，
advisor.
开展法治宣
Over the
传，
years,
帮助
she
生活
has
困难
been
的竞争对
helping
象重归社
those
会。
delinquent juvenile to return to the society by providing them with legal assistance. This is the 112th touch barrier, Liu
这是
Wenliang.
第104磅火炬手
from
刘文亮，他来自哈尔滨市南杠区城市管理
Nangang District Urban Management Bureau of Harbin, and for many decades he has been dedicating to beautifying the environment of the city. This is the 105th
您
touch
现在看到
barrier,
的是
Wang
第
Shun,
105
a
磅火炬手
swimmer.
游泳运动员汪顺。
He has participated in the Olympic Games for 3 times, and he has won multiple gold medals. And at the international arena, he has made his name known, and also he is dedicated to charitable causes. And now we
那现在
are
火炬传递正经
passing
过
through
群力外
the
滩湿地。
Songhua
哈尔滨
River
是一座临江
wetland,
人见依水而
and
兴的城市。现有
Harbin
国际
has
重要湿
one
地
national level
国家级湿
wetland
地公
and
园13
8
处，省级自然
provincial
保护区
level
8处。
nature
2018年的
reserves.
时候，
And
哈尔
in
滨荣获
2023,
国际
Harbin
湿
won
地
the
城市
title
称号，
of
成为
International
全球首批获
Wetland
此殊
City,
荣的18个城市之
making the
一。
city one of the 18th such cities in China to have won such title. The 106th touch
现
barrier
在我们看到的
Yanhan
是第106磅
from
火炬手
Heilongjiang Airport Management Company. Over the years, he has been leading his team to serve the organizing committee of the Harbin
出贡献。
Asian Winter Games. The 107th torchbearer Song Jizheng from Harbin Daqing Sports Development Center. He is also a designer of the sports events in Harbin. He has won multiple awards in many of the bustling and winter sports competitions. This is the 108th torchbearer Lin Jianping from Bank of China Company Limited. The torch relay after passing through the Songhua River Wetland Park, we have come to the very final stop of this torch relay, which is a music park. In Harbin, music is not just a form of arts, but also part of the local lifestyle. Take a look at these kids, these children, they welcoming the torchbearers with their beautiful song, and they are singing, "We are awaiting you" in the beautiful city of Harbin, and they're expressing a sincere welcome to all the visitors and athletes from Asia. And we have seen that the torchbearer is giving a high five to a robot. And in the Spring Gala this year, we saw some robots dancing the very typical Northeastern China style dance on the stage. The 109th torchbearer Shan Zhuwen from the OCA partner enterprise, and for a very long time she has been dedicated to public charity, showcasing the spirit of contribution and public service. This is the 110th torchbearer Wang Zihe from the Public Security Bureau of Harbin. His father is Wang Yun, a great wine hero of the country. Wang Zihe has long been dedicated to police work at the grassroots level, and in 2010 he was rated as one of the most respected grassroots level policemen.
And it's a famous winter recreation spot. As you can see behind me, the crowds are all cheering for the torch relay today. And as you can see right over there, these are all the lovely kids playing drums. Just a moment, playing drums right over there, welcoming the torch bearers. So it's a very, very happy and atmosphere for the torch relay. So it's a one-day event. Since it's going to last for a whole day, so it spans approximately 11 kilometers, starting with the famous Baroque history and culture block. It's where the city was first established, and bearing witness to the city's history and culture. So the route passes some of the key landmarks, including the century-old Binzhou Railway Bridge, and there's also the Jiaolin Park, the birthplace of ice and snow art, and there's also the city's central street. So again, each site reflects the city's rich history, culture, and development over the years. And there are also 9 performance and interaction stops. For example, the ones we just saw just now, the beating drums part. So they're all there to showcase Harbin as a 2-time host city for Asian Winter Games, and also the city of Olympic champions and the music city, as well as the international ice and snow culture hub. So on February 7th, the flame carried by the torchbearer will light up the main cauldron at the opening ceremony, and it will remain burning until the games come to a close. So when we talk about the torch relay, we have to talk about the torchbearers. So who are they? Well, there are a total of 120 torchbearers taking part, ranging from just 16 years old to 83, and they're all outstanding individuals, you can say, from their respective fields, and there are also those who played a key role in making this edition of Asian Winter Games possible. And for those who cannot be there in person but want to be torchbearers, the Asian Winter Games also launched a virtual torch relay for them. So for anyone who wants to take part, they can be, as long as they sign up for it, they can be the digital torchbearer, and they can get their personalized certificates afterwards. So just another way the organizers making sure that everyone gets that excitement, and that excitement reaches everyone. Back to the studio, Mike.
Thank you, Kai. Looks like a wonderful sight, and also some good drummers in the making there. That's CGTN's Dai Kai, who is in the host city of Harbin as it gets ready to host the Asian Winter Games. And make sure you join us on Sports Scene and all of CGTN's regular programs for all the latest from that event. Now, as the games draw near, preparations for all venues have been completed. All 13 have undergone significant renovations, utilising existing facilities to align with a philosophy of sustainability.
媒体与体育营销经验。
现在看到的是第114棒火炬手姜秉辰，来自
Heilongjiang subsidiary, and he used to serve as the party secretary at a village, and over the past decades he has been dedicated to poverty alleviation through industrial development.
Now you're looking at this is 115th torchbearer, Mr. Wan Chuanbao from the China Telecom, and he also provides us the telecommunication service to the big events such as the great ceremony for the country, as the 100th anniversary of the country, and also the great sports event. He also received the awards for his great performance. You're looking at this is 116th torch bearer. Is Fan Kexin. She's a very well-known athlete of skating. And for the relay, he got the gold medal, and he also at the 3 times gold receivers, and he will also behalf of the Chinese delegates to participate in many events of the Asian Games. This is the 117th torchbearer, Mr. Yang Dezhen. He's the academician of the Chinese Academy of Engineering, and he also a well-known expert of the aqua plant. This is the 118th torchbearer, Mr. Feng Xuesong, also from China Media Group. He is also the head of the Heilongjiang station of CMG. And he also talk about that the key theme that to cold weather and warm hearts create lifelong memories. So this is also the theme of the torch lighting ceremony. This is the 190th torchbearer, Mr. Luan Bo. She is also a former coach for the figure skating, and he also trained a batch of well-known athletes. You're looking at this is the 120th athletes, a gold medal receiver, Sui Wenjing. She's also the last torch bearer of the torch relay. And she is also from the snow and the ice game. Training Center. He's also received the gold medal of the 2022 Olympic Games. He's also one of the members for the opening and closing ceremony of the Games. We were coming to the last stop of the torch barrier. And we're coming to these very iconic places. And this is the big snowman. And we talk about every year at the same time. We always will see this snowman. As we mentioned, Sui Wenjing is the last torch barrier. Right now, she brings the torch to the scene. This is the flame retrieval ceremony. And now Sui will on the stage to once again show everyone the flame and the torch. And she will now light up the facility on the stage. And that's also we talk about that's the kindling or the flame port. Now the escort will bring the kindling of the flame. Now that's a torch barrier for the torch relay of 2025 Asian Winter Games still going on online. We also invite everyone to also take a part of the torch relay that will be at the February 6th. So the United Asian Winter Games Harbin online torch relay still going on. We welcome everyone's participation. And once again, thank you very much for your great support to the next 2025 Asian Winter Games in Harbin. And now I would like to invite Mr. Qian Fuyong to announce the success of the torch relay ceremony. Now I declare the next Asian Winter Games 2025 Harbin a great success of its torch relay.
中央大街雪花儿白，索菲亚夜色等你来。哈尔滨啤酒最辣爽，马迭尔冰棍人人爱。
这里的人好爽还痛快，来到哈尔滨你可别见外。快来快来，快来快来，异国风情等你来嗨。快来快来，快来快来，跟着那自贸区的好运气一起发财。快来快来，快来快来，机不可失，失不再来。快来快来，快来快来，一同携手明天的好兄弟，共创未来。
迎向花门敞开，花开香飘云卷花海，松花江浪我淌血海，太阳岛常有好自在。
音乐驰骋千中外，并随大世界掀起拍，哈尔滨啤酒最凉爽，马迭尔冰棍人人爱。这里的人好爽还痛快，来到哈尔滨你可别见外。快来快来，快来快来，冰天雪地等你来嗨。快来快来，快来快来，跟着那自贸区的好运气一起发财。快来快来，快来快来，机不可失，失不再来。快来快来，快来快来，一同携手并肩的好兄弟，共创未来。共创未来，天上等你来。
This is the end of the flame retrieval ceremony. The next Winter Asian Games are now coming to an end. And please stay tuned with CGTN New Media.
再见。